So, we decided to move to Northern Norway, where the sun never sets in the summer and never rises in the winter. Our almost 24-hour drive was like nothing we had experienced before. Stay tuned. Hi, we are Natalia and Mattias, a couple of Swedish-speaking Finns looking for an adventure with our dog Lex. For a while now, we have been dreaming about a life in Norway. We had been searching for a place to stay, and when we finally found one we liked, we moved out of our 60 square meter apartment in Vasa and sold most of our furniture. But why Norway? The main reason has to be nature. We want to experience as much as possible of the Norwegian nature. Things like the Northern Lights, Lofoten, Senja and many other places. Also, there are many good job opportunities for Mattias here. When the apartment was empty and the car was overfilled with all our stuff, we stayed the cars towards my in-laws. We stayed at their beautiful place for about a week until it was time for our long drive towards Norway. Finally, it was time to start our almost 24-hour drive. We woke up around 1 AM and as you can imagine, we didn't get a lot of sleep. Right from the start, the weather conditions weren't great. It was very snowy and slippery and we saw a couple of traffic accidents, so we had to drive carefully. Our first stop on the trip was Tornio. Tornio is located near the Swedish border and has a population of just above 20,000. Our mission there was to find a dog park for Lex to play around in. He had been such a good boy so far and he slept the entire drive, so he needed to get some exercise. As we continued our drive up north, we started to see some more wintry landscape. It was beautiful. After a few more hours, we started to get a bit hungry. We decided that it was time to find a place to eat. That turned out to be a challenge. Since it was 6th of December and Finland's Independence Day, almost everything was closed. After struggling to find a place, we made our way above the Arctic Circle to Pello, where we found an open restaurant. Lex also got his food and we all went for a short leg stretcher. Now, when the hungriness had settled, we continued our way towards Kilpisjärvi. It is located in the Finland's northern arm near the very northern westernmost point of Finland. It got notably colder, from around 0 degrees Celsius to below minus 20 degrees. The road conditions were pretty good considering the remoteness. We made a quick stop in Kilpisjärvi to buy some groceries, since we had heard that the groceries in Norway are quite expensive. Kilpisjärvi is only 8 kilometers away from the Norwegian border. And when it was time for border crossing, we almost missed it. It was such a small place we barely noticed that we were in a new country. We slided our way through the Norwegian roads. At this point we had driven for about 19 hours and we finally started to see the end with just below 100 kilometers left. Just before our arrival we had to drive through this long tunnel. It was basically the only thing to film on the last leg of our trip, since it had gotten so dark outside. After 20-something hours of driving, we could finally see the light in the tunnel, and our arrival was just a few minutes away. The final stretch to our new home was exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. We didn't know what to expect. Our neighbor had been so kind and put the lights on, and she had even made the bed for us, so we felt very warmly welcomed. Welcome to our new home in Furvika in Bröstabotten. Following videos you will get to see a house tour and how we celebrated our first Christmas in Norway.